hey mate, just drop it, hey, drop it, just leave me alone. Hi guys, it's Jack here, and today we are going to look at knife threats when somebody puts a knife actually at your throat. Okay, so Patrick is going to help me demonstrate this particular technique. Once again, it's not a knife attack, this is a knife threat. So the aggressor is coming, he puts a knife on the throat and he's demanding, you know, I want your car keys, I want your credit card or whatever. Number one rule, I need the blade away from my throat because that's the most vulnerable part, that's the imminent threat here. As soon as he goes a little bit, few centimeters to the side, my windpipe, my veins get cut and I'm bleeding to death. So I need to get away from that knife. In Krav Maga, we follow 3 steps. Step number 1, body movement. Step number 2, hand movement. So with my body, I'm going away from that knife, okay? I'm trying to go away from it, while simultaneously, I'm using my hand to deflect that knife, to take it opposite direction from my body movement. So body movement, hand movement, and the 3rd step in Krav Maga is a counter attack or strike. There's no point of me ending over here when he's holding, I've got that knife away from my body, but now it's my strength against the aggressor's strength. There's a chance that he's gonna pull that knife away and then I'm again in a very problematic situation. So therefore, the step number 3, body movement, hand movement, I'm gonna use my free hand for a counter attack. And I want to hit as hard as I can and as fast as I can into the aggressor's face. You know, you break the computer, the rest of the machine stops working. So if the person is still somewhat fighting, I need to continue on my fight. One way how I can do it is that I add my other hand, and it's going to be 2 hands against his 1 hand. I lock my hands straight away from my body as far as possible. Now it's 2 against 1. Now I use my long weapons, which are my legs, and I target very vulnerable part of his body, which is groin. So 2 kicks in the groin maybe. And now I'm not going to really worry about disarming, doing something with the knife. I simply push it away and I create a distance. I look around to check for potential attackers because he can be here with his friend. He may not be on his own, so we should always expect more than 1 attacker. The disarm is not always necessary. What is necessary is to get that knife away from my body and to counter attack. Okay? After I've softened him up enough that he may not be willing or able to continue, then I can attempt with the disarm. And the disarm is very simple. After the double control, let's say I've kicked him twice in his groin, because I'm going 2 hands against 1, I simply bring the knife to this position where it's very uncomfortable for him to hold it, and I simply push on the top of his hand and I scrape the knife out of his hand. Okay, so thank you Patrick for helping us today. This was a defense against knife threat, okay? The person can be threatening me up here, he can also go from the other angle, or he can put the knife down here and threatening me in that way. Notice that he's not actually attacking me. We will look at knife attacks in a different video. This was just a knife threat. Thanks for watching guys. Don't forget to subscribe, give us a thumbs up if you've enjoyed it, and we'll see you in the next video.